Light 'em up? Is that the best you could do, Treyarch? What happened to...
March together for victory!
Ah, yes, that's much better. How you doing, guys? It's Afraid Not, and I'm bringing you a Black Ops 2 commentary, and it's been a little while since I've posted Black Ops 2 onto the channel, but recently I've been playing my Xbox 360. I managed to rub the dust off it, and I ate a little bit of humble pie, and I went out and I bought Black Ops 2 and Grand Theft Auto, but Black Ops 2 I traded in, and I remember trading it in, and I'm thinking, no, I'm never going to play that game again. Well, how wrong was I? Well, this is actually my second game of my first session back on the 360, and I honestly mean that. I was so rusty. Getting used to the sticks is so different. When you get used to the Xbox One sticks compared to the Xbox 360 ones, you wouldn't believe how much of a difference it is. I know the controllers, if you haven't seen them, they look exactly the same pretty much, but the sticks are so much more looser on the Xbox One. So going back to the 360, my aim was just so stiff, it was just sluggish, it was horrible. But I managed to fight through the strain, and I pulled out this gameplay. Now, I know my expectations of games aren't that great, they really ain't, compared to other people on YouTube, but this is the best game I think I ever got on Black Ops 2. I never got a game like this whilst it was in its full cycle. I don't know why that is. I don't know if you go back to the game now. Maybe all the better players are all playing Call of Duty Ghosts at the moment, and yeah, I was probably just playing against people, very casual gamers, which that also means that when you get kill streaks up in the air, no one backs out. Not really on this game, and I can't take a lot of credit for the amount of kills that I got personally, because I think I only got about, well, basically the score was 66-3, so sorry for spoiling it, guys, but at the 66 kills I got, I think I only got about 30 gun kills, if that, 25 gun kills. The rest of it was all by air support, so I can't really take a lot of credit for it. I think the key point to getting this streak was my teammate right here putting up the VSAT that really got me rolling, and it's just really from here on I just go on an absolute tear. And I don't mean to big myself up at all, I'm not that great at the game, I honestly mean that, and when I get games like this I get really excited. So I've had this gameplay now for probably about a week, and I've just wanted to upload it, but I wanted to get a good topic behind it. I didn't want to put up just a shit commentary, which this is going to be fair. I think this is all going to just be a random commentary. So yeah, let's talk. I don't normally talk about my personal life at all in any of my videos. It's merely just gaming. Like every video of mine, you probably go back and it's very rare. Maybe the Q&As are a little bit personal. When people ask me personal questions, I like to answer them as honest as I can. I try and be as honest with everyone, and you probably noticed that my upload schedule hasn't really been on point. It hasn't been daily uploads like I say and like I promise in most of the time, and purely it's down to me just getting older. And I don't mean older as in I'm getting bored of gaming. It's nothing to do with that. Gaming is a big passion of mine, and I love YouTube. I love the way it works. I love communicating with you guys. I love everything about YouTube and gaming. It's just getting older at the moment now. Some of you guys may know that I've actually got a little boy on the way. He's actually due at the end of March. March 24th is the due date, and it's not just a baby that I am worried about, not worried about, but things that are changing at the moment. Now, I've got my girlfriend moving in on the 1st of February, so that's this coming Saturday. I've had to do a lot of stuff indoors to move things around, all that kind of thing, and yeah, when you get older you sort of really realise and put things into perspective on what's important, what's not important, etc, etc. I don't want to bore you too much with it, but yeah, my main point really I want to get to is that just don't wish your life away, and I really mean that. Now, when I was young I always thought, do you know what, I cannot wait till I'm older, can't wait to be able to drive a car, cannot wait to be able to get a job, pay bills. Well, no one can wait to pay bills, but you know, see what I'm saying, you can start your own life, move out and all that kind of thing, but it isn't always exactly what it seems. It's me sitting here talking like I'm 30, 40 years old, which I'm not. I'm only 24, so I'm not as old as what most people are. Actually, funny enough, I've come across a lot of older YouTubers, and yeah, I think it's great. I think having older people here guiding, you know, just the age range of what people like gaming, I love it. I love the fact that older people like getting involved with the gaming scene on YouTube especially. And I'm going to stop saying YouTube, so let's move on. I digress. But really, all my point really is that when you're young and sort of like between, you know, sort of 13 to 18, you can't wait to get out and be able to go out with your friends, have drinks, all that kind of thing. And when you're 18, you can't wait to move out and get out of your parents' house, all that kind of thing. And it just seems like when you get to a certain point in life, I mean, for me it's 24. I mean, I haven't actually moved out. I'm still at home with my parents, although it's a little bit different. It's not as what you seem. I don't just live here and rent off my parents. I actually have a mortgage. I have a mortgage on this house. And when you go into that kind of thing, when they go into that kind of commitment, I've, like, as I say, most of you guys know I've got a full-time job. I pay the mortgage on the house. My parents actually moved into the house, which is actually mortgage free, and we had extensions done, and basically I'm paying for the extensions. Me and my brother-in-law are paying for the extensions on the house, so we're kind of on the property ladder. And when you sort of go into that kind of commitment, you sort of forget who you are and forget, you know, all the little things that you want to do, like gaming, etc., all that kind of thing. And I try and do this as much as I can, and this just seems to be like the inner child in me, and I'm trying to keep that. I'm trying to keep that hold, although it's going to be very, very difficult, especially for YouTube over the next year. It's going to be very difficult for me. I will try and get uploads up daily. I will keep saying that. It's going to be, I don't think a lot is going to change. Definitely not majorly. It would definitely won't majorly. If it's not every day, it'll be every other day. So I hope you guys will stick with me for all this. I have got a lot planned for the channel, especially when Titanfall comes out. I will be using that as my primary game. I think I've already said that. If I haven't, then I apologise. But I think when Titanfall finally drops, that will be my game. That'll be the game that I'll be going to play and upload every day. And obviously, as I say, there might be a few Let's Plays that I'll be doing if YouTube lets me do it and doesn't give me a strike. So far this has been an absolute fantastic journey on YouTube, and I've loved every single minute of it, and I hope to carry on for many months and many years. Coming close to the end of the gameplay, I do go 66-3. It is by far the best game that I got on Black Ops 2, and it's quite ironic how I had to sort of play Ghost and then go back to it just to try and find some fun in it. Yeah, I'm going to leave you there. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.